I tried to stand really still if that's recording so that when you go to edit it, it's gonna look like it freezes.
Isn't there anyone who knows what Christmas is all about?
Hey guys, it's Allie and welcome to Vlogmas Day 24 and Merry Christmas Eve to you. It's currently the 23rd, so we're
A day behind.
a day behind, and in the Christmas spirit, I've done more Christmas stuff this year than I have in every other year.
Yeah.
Thanks to you guys, thanks to trying to create content for Vlogmas. I've seen more Christmas lights than I think I've ever seen before. We're actually going to see more tonight, but I don't think I'm going to take you guys with me just so I can get this edited and not be up till midnight. But today, I figured...
Bernard
just cracked his head. Oh, poor puppy. I'll have to show you guys Bernard at the end because he just got groomed and he looks so different. But I figured since this is kind of the last vlog, tomorrow I'm actually going to be putting up a pre-filmed video of what I got my family and friends for Christmas. So this is the last one that I'll be filming really in this time. And then I'm going to do a whole Christmas vlog. You know, it's a whole thing. But I figured since we're at the end, it would be fun for Ryan and I to do a little Christmas Q&A. I found some questions online and I asked everybody on my Instagram, so make sure you go follow me on Instagram if you're not already, because I like to ask questions on there to be used in YouTube. I just got a few, so I'll definitely be calling those people out. But we are going to color. We have some different pictures I got for free off the internet, so we'll color and talk. Does that sound good?
sounds good to me.
Which one do you want to do?
I want the ornament.
You want the, ooh, Ryan wants the complicated one. He wants to show off.
I can't really, I'm colorblind, so.
Well, here's the
we haven't
thing,
been through this already.
Like, here's a snowman, which I really didn't think about when I printed it. Snowmen are just white, so.
Make him a purple snowman.
You know.
Where do we get all these crayons?
I think they're my mom's. Sorry, Mom. Let me know if you want those back. I borrowed them like 2 years ago.
Wow.
I think I'm gonna do this silly looking reindeer because he looks like a Gibby. Okay, so to get us started, the first question is, what are our favorite Christmas traditions? What's your favorite Christmas traditions, Ryan?
Favorite Christmas
Your family is really
tradition.
big on like Christmas traditions. My family just kind of wings it every year. I guess I would say our main tradition is normally just to go out to Pittsburgh, where most of my extended family is from, and we spend a few days with my grandparents, and we all get together with my cousins and aunts and uncles on Christmas Eve. Unfortunately, that's not happening this year. We're just gonna do Christmas with me, Ryan, and my parents and my 2 youngest siblings. That's it. So our biggest like tradition is not going to happen, but it will still be fun. We've been talking in the last couple of days, my mom and I, on how we can make Christmas Eve and Christmas really special this year, and I think it'll still be good. That's how Thanksgiving was for us too, and we made it work. It was still a good time. But your family does more like actual things.
Yeah, we would always go get up Christmas Eve and we'd make like gingerbread houses as a family. We had like a little competition.
Yeah.
And then that same day, you know, we just kind of like chill out at the house, whatever. Then we'd go down to, there's a mall near our house, and we'd all get our picture taken with Santa. And that's like, even from when we were little all the way up until I left from college. We did that every single year. And then, yeah, get up in the morning. It used to be that I would get up super early. Then it turned into my siblings waking up very early, getting me up, open all of our presents with our mom and dad, and then we would go over to my grandparents' house, have some like lunch or brunch and open presents there, and then kind of just chill out, have a big dinner at the end of the day. And we used to go over to my dad's parents' house too, like later in the day as well. So it was like a full bore, just all over the place. And then obviously with COVID this year, that will not be occurring. Basically none of those things, except my mother did give me a gingerbread house that we're gonna do.
So we'll do it like
with them.
a Zoom or whatever of that. So that'll be fun.
Yeah, it'll be nice.
And something I feel like that is cool about both of our families is that we both have much younger siblings. We both have a really big gap in between us and our younger siblings. So I feel like whereas some people, if they're like the youngest or all their siblings are just really close in age, that Christmas magic kind of dies down a little bit once you get into like high school. We had little siblings at that time, so I really feel like That's a big reason why Christmas is so special to us and why it's always been like magical to us.
Oh no.
Because we always had like, ooh, Santa's coming, even when we were older. So yeah, that's fun. All right.
We would always write letters to Santa. Like we'd make a little list and
that's cute.
and my siblings would drop that off. We went to the mall, give it to the mall Santa. Our mall Santa was legit.
Did you have a good one?
That dude was fully committed.
Not like Christmas Story mall Santa?
Like full white beard. He even got like some wax and he'd like do his little mustache thing up on the sides or keep it like nice and then he like would he probably had like a little bit of blush he'd put on his cheeks to make him real rosy. He had like a big old nose. He looked like the classic, like what you would think when you met. And he was like a bigger guy. It was kind of cool. It was like pretty legit.
We just went to Ogle Bay. It would have been 2 vlogs ago. That's in West Virginia, and they have like a crazy light show. And I thought that Santa was the most legit Santa I've ever seen. Like he grew a full beard. He looked legit.
That guy was like a professional. Isn't that like a profession? Like being a professional Santa?
Like being a professional Elvis? Yeah, probably. Next question is favorite Christmas song. Ooh.
Favorite?
That's really hard.
My favorite one?
Favorite one?
Trying to think of the one that always gets stuck in my head every year. Honestly, it's such a cop-out, but it's so catchy. Do you know what it is?
I'm thinking mine might be Last Christmas by Wham.
No.
Last Christmas, you gave me... But,
I gave you my heart.
Oh yeah, whatever. I get dyslexic sometimes when I say stuff out loud.
I am dyslexic. How dare you? You making fun of me?
I just switch things around sometimes when I say it out loud. I don't know why. Like, if I was writing it, I would never do that, but when I say it, I don't know. I think...
The very next day.
I mean, All I Want for Christmas Is You is just a banger.
I was going to say, that's the song that gets stuck in my head every year.
If you want to pretend like you don't like that song, go ahead, but I just really don't believe you. It's a banger. I don't really like Mariah Carey, anything else, but that is a freaking good song. I love the old classics too. I love like just listening to like Christmas classics, Spotify playlists, like some Bing Crosby, some Frank Sinatra. I love that. But I think overall I gotta go Last Christmas by Wham.
Wham! No,
Wham!
I'm definitely gonna have to go with All I Want for Christmas, Mariah Carey.
It's so good. It's so good.
I can't even say that it's like the one that I enjoy hearing the most.
But it's so catchy.
But it sticks with me like all Christmas.
It really gives me some Christmas spirit.
Yeah, it gets you revved up.
When do you decorate for Christmas?
Day after Thanksgiving.
Day after Thanksgiving. Some people decorate before. I don't personally agree with that.
Legit, the
moment after I get
back. The next day, you gave it away.
I've heard some people are big like December 1st people. Like just whatever, yeah. I mean,
once Thanksgiving is over, it's free game. You just rip it out.
Absolutely. Tinsel or garland? Garland.
Tinsel.
Really?
I don't even know the difference between tinsel and garland.
Tinsel's like the real, it's almost like sparkly. A lot of times it's white, sheds a lot. Garland is like greenery, like that.
Ah, garland.
Yeah, garland. Who are you most excited to see this year? Well, we're not really seeing anybody, but my sister is home from college.
Is that pink or is that red? That looks pretty freaking pink to me.
It's pink. The color is violet red, but it looks pink.
Garbage out of here.
Yeah, so Steph, if you're watching, congrats. You're the one I'm most excited to see because you're the one I see the least that I'm seeing this Christmas.
For me, who I'm most excited to see this year?
Me?
Oh, I don't know. It's weird because like you said, we don't get to see our we're not going to get to see like your grandparents. We're not going to see my family or anybody from your extended family. So it's kind of like
I'm grateful that we get to spend it with my parents.
Of course, but we would see them.
But we see them a lot.
But I'm saying we would see them for Christmas anyway. Like they would be in that whole event. Anyway, so the person that I am most excited to see for Christmas this year, I'm gonna have to say. I have no idea. I don't have anybody. Everybody's the same.
Wow, thanks a lot.
I have equal joy to see basically everybody that we'll see this year.
Do you own an ugly Christmas sweater? Depends on your definition of ugly. Like, you might think this sweater is ugly. I think it's
Don't you have
fabulous.
that cow sweater?
Oh,
Or did that die?
guys, my best thrifted purchase I've ever found was like 6 years ago in a Goodwill in the really small town that Ryan and I went to college. And it was a sweatshirt. It was a navy blue crew neck sweatshirt. And it had multicolored cows all over it. And it said Pennsylvania. And I gave it away. I literally donated it again, and it's my biggest regret.
You donated that? When did you
A
donate
long time
that?
ago, probably like 4 years ago.
Oh.
Because I thought,
God.
I shouldn't have this. And I miss it a lot.
Oh my god.
What a great sweatshirt that was.
Is there gold in here? Like the color gold?
I used this.
That's not gold.
Pretty gold. It's kind of gold.
Alright, I guess I use dandelion.
Yeah, it's dandelion. One Christmas food you can't live without. Ooh.
Christmas food? What's a Christmas food?
Like any
Christmas
like
cookies.
gingerbread.
Oh my god. Just Christmas cookies in general.
What kind of Christmas cookies?
I'm a big fan. These are probably my favorite cookies. My grandmother makes them for me every year. That's just my mother. My grandmother and my mother both make them for me. I don't know if I got any this year though. I don't know if we got any cookies this year. Oh my gosh. This will be the first Christmas of my entire life, at least the memorable one, like of the part from when I can remember forward, that I did not get cookies from my parents or my grandparents.
Yeah.
COVID's just jacking everything up. Yeah, so my grandmother was, the cookies were these ones that they were like a peanut butter cookie, just kind of like a general peanut butter cookie. But then she'd put like Reese's or not Reese's Kisses, Reese's peanut butter cups, like the mini ones, into it, or she'd put a Hershey Kiss on top of it. So it was two different, like one with the Hershey Kiss or one with the Reese's peanut butter cup.
I'll make you some.
And they were
so peanut butter cookies with it. I'll make you some.
Oh my god! Maybe you should call my mom or my grandma to get the exact recipe. I have a particular way I like my cookies to taste.
Settle for mine.
What do you mean?
I've made those before. I can make some good ones.
Why don't you just ask for the recipe? It's like a little tradition thing. And then we can make them for our children one day, and then they will know the same joy that I knew when I was a child.
I'm gonna laugh if your mom says it's the one on the back of the freaking Hershey Kisses bag.
How great would that be?
No hate, sometimes those are the best recipes.
How great would that be? That'd be awesome.
The Christmas food that I can't live without, I just love like ham. I like ham.
That's not a Christmas food.
Yeah, Christmas Day we always have ham.
Like a Christmas, yeah, I get it. It's a Christmas ham, but it's not like a Christmas food. Cookies aren't really a Christmas food either.
Christmas cookies are Christmas food. I just like good ham, and I like gingerbread cookies. That's something that's like not really typical for the rest of the year. I would say those are probably my favorite, or like a really good sugar cookie.
Those ginger snaps that your mom gets for your pap.
Yeah, those are good.
Fire.
They're from Trader Joe's.
Yeah,
they sell them in cute little tins.
So good.
Peppermint or gingerbread? Gingerbread.
It depends.
No question.
It's very dependent. There are certain things that people put peppermint in that they have no right to be in with.
Like what?
Like I don't know why, but I like really dislike the taste of peppermint and chocolate together. I don't think it tastes good at all. I think it ruins what chocolate tastes like.
I threw up a lot of Thin Mints when I was in 5th grade in the classroom, so it was a very traumatizing experience for me. And ever since then, I can't eat peppermint without wanting to throw up. So never peppermint. Nothing ever peppermint.
I gotta find a gold crayon. There's gotta be a gold crayon in here. I'm freaking colorblind though, so it's gonna be a rough.
You can't see gold?
It's just this
like this is kind of gold. This is gold.
Like that. Is that gold? Is it gold? Oh my gosh. Is it gold? Is it gold? Does it say gold?
That looks the most gold.
Goldenrod. Woo!
Have you ever tried a fruitcake?
No.
Me neither. Have you ever tried a fruitcake?
Ask me if I want to try a fruitcake.
Do you want to try a fruitcake?
No.
Ask me.
Do you want to try a fruitcake?
No.
There you go. Just no desire at all.
What's one thing you asked for this Christmas?
Nothing.
Yeah, you don't really ask for stuff.
I just don't really need stuff. This is the thing is as you get older, and I'm sure a lot of people probably have experienced this already, is as you get older, you like if you need something or if you want something,
You just get it. Yeah.
you just get it. Like if it's something that you want, that's like, I mean, obviously within the realm of responsible spending, I mean, you just get it. You're just like, all right, I can buy this, I'm gonna buy it.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I'm not gonna wait and like pray that somebody gets it for me for Christmas, or I can tell someone to buy it for me for Christmas.
Yeah, like smaller things. Like I asked my parents, because they usually do like just a big joint gift for me and Ryan now. Like I told them I wanted to get one of those like portable fire pits. So that was like what I asked for, I would say. And I really needed this camera that I'm using, so that's what Ryan got me as my big Christmas present. He just gave it to me early, so Vlogmas would look a little bit better for you guys. So thank you, Ryan, for that.
You're welcome.
If you could be any Christmas character, who would you be?
A Christmas character?
Yeah, like a character in a Christmas movie, I guess.
I'd like to be that kid in A Christmas Story that says fudge, but doesn't
The
actually
main kid?
say fudge.
Fudge. But I didn't actually say fudge. That's hilarious. He kind of has a rough time. He shoots his eye out.
No, he almost shoots his eye out.
I like his little brother. That kid is hilarious.
Yeah. Well, that kid, he also beats the crap out of that bully that's like bullying his
Oh
brother.
yeah, he beats the
Heck
crap out of that
yeah.
kid.
I'm ready. Let me do that.
That guy also grew up to be pretty good looking. Google it if you're curious. Got those blue eyes. I would be... I feel like Mrs. Claus is chilling. Like, what does she do? I'm not really sure. She just is there. She's making some cookies. She's like monitoring the elves. I want to be Mrs. Claus. That's my person I'm going to be.
That's who you want to be.
Yeah.
You want to be lazy.
She just seems like a nice lady. Everyone loves Mrs.
I'm
Claus.
sure she's a very nice lady.
She looks like she smells good too. You know, some people just look like they smell good. She's one of them.
I've never heard that in my life. Looks like they smell good.
Okay, so those were all the questions from like the Christmas tag. Let's see what people asked me. So our friend Robbie said, what new traditions have you started doing since getting married or from friendships? I don't think I've really picked up any traditions from being friends with people. Kind of like Ryan said earlier, like his family does the gingerbread house, so like I've done that with them. That's the big thing. We usually do like an escape room this time of year with Ryan's family.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, have you picked up any since we've been married from my family?
The only real tradition, I mean, like you guys all get, it's like with my family, like everybody kind of gets together. So like we would always get together at your grandparents' house Christmas morning, and then we drive to my family's house and open up our stuff and everything. So being married, not so much. Now you and I both, like, we decorate our house, we get the tree, we do the whole, like that whole thing, which is something that we did with our family before, but now we do
ourselves.
Yeah.
I will say, I think that's one of the hardest things about being married. And if you're married, feel free to sound off down below. But I feel like merging holidays is the hardest thing because both of your families obviously want everything to be the same. We've worked it out pretty well because my extended family does Christmas on Christmas Eve. And then we wake up on Christmas morning on a normal year at my grandparents' house in Pittsburgh, open presents there. My older brother comes over with his wife. And, well, they didn't have their little girl the last couple of years, but then we open presents there, and we go to Ryan's house, and his family only lives a couple hours from my grandparents. So it all works out, and we do a similar thing on Thanksgiving, but it can be really hard to like choose a family to spend it with. Like, I really feel bad for people whose families are totally separate and you
just gotta like, what you have to choose.
Yeah, that's really, really hard. I think that's the hardest thing about being married, but we've gotten a good rhythm, I'd say, of it all.
I'd say this is turning out not the way that I wanted it to, but it's okay.
Oh, that looks really nice. Yours looks a lot nicer than mine.
Just kind of going with
our table is kind of like,
it's
like a farmhouse
this is
table.
like the only spot that's flat for me. So I've been like trying to move it up here, move it here.
Yeah,
but like
that's why my Rango looks a little janky because it's not smooth surface. But, my cousin Em asked me how Vlogmas has been, if I want to do it again, if I regret it, all of that kind of thing. Overall, I will say it's actually gone better than I expected, especially when everything started getting closed down again, because I had like everything I wanted to do, and a lot of that did end up not happening just because of the cases rising. But I still did a lot of other stuff, like we took advantage of a lot of the things that are outside, and I tried to be more creative with like this kind of stuff, just doing things in the house that will be entertaining. And I definitely thought I would get really tired of editing and just exhausted. I'm definitely exhausted. I did not really get tired of editing, thank goodness. I really do love editing, weirdly. It wasn't what I thought I was gonna love out of this whole YouTube experience, but it's been good. And I do not think I'll do Vlogmas again, at least with the daily uploads, only because I have a lot of stuff planned for next year that will continue throughout December. Like I have other YouTube channels that are going to be starting. Hopefully our podcast will be up by then. And I just really don't think I'm going to have time, but I'll still do like weekly vlogs and incorporate a little bit of every day in it, if that makes sense. So you'll still be seeing daily content, but it won't be as many uploads. But I would do it all again exactly the same if I had the same type of schedule that I had this year, which is pretty flexible. But yeah, I don't think I'll be doing it again. But don't hold me to it. We'll see. Oh, my girl Carrie, my YouTube friend Carrie, follow her. She's Weekends at Carrie. She's hilarious and deserves way more subscribers than she has. She is so good at editing and just creating entertaining content. So follow Weekends at Carrie's. But she asked, when do you start taking down decorations? I would say a little bit later than most people, just because we are Catholic Christians and we kind of celebrate Christmas in the church until the wise men come, which is like mid-January. I don't know the exact date, but we pretty much celebrate Christmas with all the Christmas decorations up until mid-January. And I do like that because it's very depressing to just like be full force Christmas and then December 26th be totally done. So we drag it out a bit, and yeah, I don't know. I would say I leave winter decorations up until like March.
Spring, yeah. Yeah,
like probably end of March, I'll leave winter decorations up. So I'll just take down like the actual Christmas stuff like mid-January. Can you think of any other questions, Ryan? We got through the questions, but we're not done coloring.
Who are you most excited to give your present to?
That's a good question.
Like whose present are you most excited for them to open?
So the way we do it in my family is I have 3 siblings, so there's 4 kids plus 2 spouses, Ryan and my sister-in-law Maria. And instead of like buying for everybody every year, we started doing like pick a name. So I picked a name and Ryan picked a name. I got my little brother Sammy, and I'm pretty excited about what I got him. It's like a very unique gift. I hope he loves it. So I'm excited to give him his gift. And I got you some really cool stuff too.
I already gave you your gift.
Yeah.
Everybody else. I'm excited for your parent, like the gift we got your parents and my parents. Like, yeah. I think we did well. I think we were good.
This was a good year.
Children.
We were good children, I'd say.
You stole my red crayon.
So here are our finished ones. Yay! Let us know which one you like better.
You have to blur them in the thumbnails. People don't see them until
There are so many animals that look like our dog Gibby, and this reindeer is one of them.
You can show the Gibby in the picture.
See, this is the picture, and that is the Gibby. Doesn't the picture look like
He's a little reindeer. With a red nose.
Alright guys, that is going to be it for this Christmas Eve vlog. I will see you guys tomorrow where I show you what I got my family for Christmas, so that'll be really fun. And then make sure to... That was aggressive.
Well, we got him.
Make sure to stay tuned for Monday's video, which will be like my Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, Christmas weekend vlog. And yeah, we've got a lot of fun stuff planned. I have a feeling it's going to be a long vlog, but
yeah, it's fine.
All right, thanks again for watching, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.
We have to show them what Bernard now looks like. Bernard, will you sit, puppy? Sit. Bernard, sit. Bernard, sit. Good boy. You look totally different. They cut off all your hair. They cut it all off. This is where Gibby he exists. Gibby.
Outfit of the day.
I have it turned the wrong way, so you gotta record it. It's gonna be upside down.